When someone reacts emotionally at work, many leaders hone in on the behavior and focus on that first. They see that reaction, and from there, it's easy to move quickly into correction or discipline. I'm Dr. Julie Donley, and I work with leaders to reduce stress so that they can lead with more calm, clarity, and confidence. A client shared that one of her team members was becoming increasingly hostile and frustrated in meetings, and conversations with her peers. Her responses were real short. The tension was noticeable, and she was contributing less to the discussion. The manager was starting to become concerned about how it was affecting others and the team. But when we talked through it during a coaching session, the manager was able to slow down and look at the situation differently. Instead of asking, "How do I correct this behavior?" she began asking, "What might this behavior be telling me? And what might be happening for this person?" That shift made all the difference. It helped her calm down. It moved her out of reaction, and it opened the door to curiosity. From there, she was able to approach the employee differently and learn something more. Well, here, the person explained that she was under a lot of pressure and was starting to feel like she was stretched too thin. She was unsure how to talk about it. So it was coming out as frustration in meetings and conversations with others. Now, when you look at this from this perspective, the behaviors start to make more sense. Emotions and behaviors that come from those emotions, they're signals. They tell a story and they point to something deeper. So, behavior is what we see, but underneath the need is what you want to try to understand. Underneath frustration, you might find a need to be heard or a need for clarity. Often, clarity is what is needed. It may be a need for respect or support. When you focus only on the behavior, it's sort of the superficial part, and you're going to miss the reason for that behavior. But when you take the time to understand what might be lying underneath it, the conversation changes and connection and trust build. So, here are four strategies that can help you. The first is start by calming yourself. We always start there. Slow yourself down before attempting to address the behavior. When you feel frustrated or reactive, it's difficult to see anything beyond the behavior in front of you. So give yourself a moment to pause, and that pause helps you settle down enough to think more clearly. Once you're calmer, then you're in a better position to consider what else might be going on here instead of simply just reacting to what you experienced. The second strategy is to widen your perspective. Ask yourself what the behavior might be telling you. It's not about being right, it's about trying to understand. And this is often where coaching can help because we help our clients see things from other perspectives. When you're in the situation, it can be difficult to see beyond your own reaction, especially if you're feeling emotional about it. But ask yourself, what might this person be experiencing? What might be unclear or missing for them? The third strategy here is to then get curious with them. So we can guess, we can come up with some ideas, but we don't want to assume that we know what is happening for that person. We want to explore it with them and ask open questions that invite them to share their experience. When you do that, you create that safe space for them to actually be willing to open up and tell you what's going on for them. The fourth strategy here is to listen for what is not being said directly. People don't always say what they mean, or they want to say it, but they struggle to say it. So pay attention to what might be missing, what might be unclear, or what's emotionally charged for them. It's okay to name it. It's okay to say, you seem really upset about this, right? And that will help you dive into and lean into whatever this is going on for them. The person may not even realize that they're behaving differently or understand why. So you're helping to bring that awareness to them and to what might be underneath that behavior. When you take this approach, you move out of reaction and into compassion, to understanding. And that is where better conversations begin and connection increases. Understanding comes first, and then you can decide if there's a behavior that needs to be addressed. And this approach reduces defensiveness, it improves communication, and as I mentioned, connection. It builds trust and it shows people that you care about them. So take a moment to reflect. Next time someone reacts emotionally, step back to assess what that behavior might be telling you. Then enter the conversation with that person from a place of curiosity rather than frustration. If this video resonated with you, then be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who wants to lead at the speed of people. I'm Dr. Julie Donley. Till next time, happy leading.